Hello everybody, welcome back. It's your boy Zoe Bad Blood Collectibles, and today on the channel, you guys, I'm going to be doing my last and final video here at my place. This is the place, a little townhouse that I got when I left the cult that I came out. It was a church type cult and it was horrible. And yeah, so I got this place right here, and it came with 2 master bedrooms, 3 restrooms, the whole deal, upstairs, downstairs, everything. So 3 months later, I met my beautiful wife. At the time, we were dating. We got engaged 6 months later, and then after 6 months, we've been together. And then 3.5 years that we've been together, we finally was able to get married, and now we've been married for at least 9 months. So with that being said, 4 years all together that me and my wife has been together and also has been here in this place. So before we go any further, please give this video a like, also subscribe to the channel, you guys, and help this channel grow. I started from 0 in November or October. Now I'm currently at 850 subscribers, so I'm very thankful and very appreciative of that. And help this channel grow, you guys. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, and when we do, I will start doing live streams, start doing a whole lot of things. And now that I'm actually have my own house, I can do what I want. There's going to be more. Now I have extra income coming. So now it's just going to be a lot easier to venture off into other things and do great things for the toy community and and for this channel as well, and to help you guys and inspire you guys to also to collect or get whatever figures that you want. So with that being said, I'm gonna finish off my story, then I'm gonna show you guys how I take my photos, how I do my setups, my lightings with whatever I have left that's not in the box. I currently have Spawn over there with a custom cape from a McFarlane DC Multiverse. From a McFarlane Mortal Kombat universe. I will take him down, try to show you guys like how I work with him. Also, not that Gundam, not using that thing, but I do have my Predator here that I already have on the table. So I'm gonna show you a little bit like how I take photos with him as well. I do have my Conan figure, and I also have my 20,000 lead under the sea character, Captain Nemo. I have him, and I have 2 Frost Giants out. That's all I have out right now, you guys. And then I'm showing you how I do my photos and everything. But just real quick to finish telling my story, it came out of a cult. It was horrible. It was miserable. I was married once before in the cult, and we decided to split ways when I decided to leave. And when you leave outside of a cult, from the church that I came from, like, they cut you off from everything, like from your kids, from everything. Then they scare you with fear and manipulation. And with fear and manipulation, because you've been born in and raised in it your whole life, you don't know what's outside the outside world. And when I saw that things just wasn't right, wasn't according to what they were preaching, I saw that there was things in there that was being done that they were overlooked. But yet they accused me of doing something. They accused me and my ex of killing babies because she couldn't have any more kids. It was horrible, you guys, horrible. I had Bell's palsy because I was so stressed out from the lies and the accusations that was put on me and my family. Not only that, but my boys as well, and my girls as well. It was horrible. My kids were treated terrible. They were called monkeys, just all kind of stuff. And these are my own color skin family members, family people. So when I actually realized I was in a cult, I was 28 at the time. I was like, I gotta get out of here. But I didn't know how, because I knew that if I leave and my ex don't come with me, I'm gonna lose my kids. And I would end up leaving, and I had to go to court just to see my kids, just to pick them up, just to get custody time. So it was a lot, you guys, a whole lot of drama, and it was just hard for me. So then, after I've been out the cult for almost a year, then I met my beautiful wife, and then we've been together ever since. We both worked out at a gym. We started in the gym, And I saw her for 3 months, and I knew that she was the one. I just didn't know how to talk to her. I was scared to even come to her. No one would bother her in the gym. Everyone just stared at her because, yes, she's very attractive. She's very beautiful. And she came up to me, and then that was it. She gave me her number, and boom, ever since then, we've been together faithfully, married for 6 months, or for 8 months now, but we've been together for 4 years, and it's been very incredible. My life has changed completely. I went from being stressed and miserable every single day to being happy and free, joy. Oh man, I can tell you, my life did a 180, you guys. I mean, it totally changed everything. And then because I was in a cult my whole life, it was kind of hard for me to adapt to the outside world. I had to kind of change my mindset, because you was taught one way inside the cult, that all the girls outside of the church are unfaithful and this and that. You'll never find a faithful girl out there. And it's not true, but that's what you have when you're coming out here. And when you leave the cult, that's the mentality that you had. So I had to change that mentality with my wife. So yeah, in the beginning, I did have trust issues, and I was like really fearful. But she told me, you know, only control the things that you can control and not the things you can't control. And she proved to me that she had my back 100%, where she could have easily walked away, you know. And she stayed there the whole time when it was rough for me, when I was going through court. There were days when I came home and I just cried. I was on my knees crying. These people were after my money. They was trying to kill me, basically. The cult was trying to kill me. The church was trying to kill me. And they used my kids as pawns, telling my kids to hate me. So my kids ended up hating my guts. And even though I got 50-50, it was just horrible, you guys. They called the cops on me. It was just bad with all these accusations. It was horrible. But she stuck in there the whole way. And look at us now. We married. We're happy. We're blessed. And it seemed like God just keep blessing us. And I'm very grateful and very thankful for that. And it allowed me to do my collection as well. That's something that I always wanted to do, but I just didn't have the income to do it. Now that I'm married and the Lord has blessed me, yes, now I'm able to do these things, you guys. So with that, meeting my wife for the first time, 3 months later, I was buying figures for my son, my youngest one, because I was trying to get him into buying action figures. You know, he was only 6 or 7 at the time. So I was trying to get him into collecting, and the church and stuff wouldn't let him keep nothing. They'll throw it away. So he told me, Dad, I can't have him, can't take him home, because if they do, they'll throw him away. So I was wasting money buying it for him. I'm like, no, just take him, because I didn't believe him at first, which I should have. And then when my youngest daughter told me that, I was like, wow, okay, cool. When it came out of her mouth, because she don't lie, I was like, okay. So I just started keeping them. I bought them, like, I think 10 figures. So I just put them in a closet, and I just left them there. And then I started watching YouTube. And then all of a sudden, you guys, I just started collecting. And it started with the McFarlane DC Multiverse, which is a line that I was going to give up on. But because McFarlane is bringing all these new figures, I had no choice but to keep collecting them. So yes, I'm still going to be collecting McFarlane DC Multiverse. And these are just, like, I think this is like 75 or probably, I say 60% of the figures that I have, you guys. I'm getting the cards right now. And here it is right here. We do have, these are all my McFarlane DC Multiverse figures that I collected over the last 4 years. And this is only 65 to 70% of the figures that I have. So I was buying all kind of figures, all the McFarlane DC, and I stuck with them for a long time without buying any other line besides Storm Collectibles for the Mortal Kombat figures and NECA Predators. So I got to NECA Predators after that, then Storm Collectibles, and that's when I started finding out all these different toy lines like Method Legions, Mezco, Mofex. I didn't know none of these things, and the more I collected, the more I started getting used to all these figures right here and different lines. And then I found out about Frankensteins. I was like, where did they get these things from? And then, because I used to order on eBay, it's the only way, which was expensive. But then when I went to Frankenstein's, and I just met a lot of people and made a lot of good friends, and then even at different collectible stores. And then, yeah, you guys, I started getting, like, becoming good friends with people. They started telling me a lot about, showing me a lot of things about collecting and what figures are good, what figures are not. And that's when I just really fell in love with collecting. And yeah, now it's been 4 years since I've been collecting, and it's just been fun, you guys. Freaking amazing. And it's just sad because this is where I started my collection. Not only just my collection, but this is where I started my new life with my beautiful wife. And yes, we both were kind of sad that we're leaving this place, because this is where we started. We started from ground zero, and now we just keep going up, up, and up. And moving to our new house is just another step and another blessing for us. So I am very, very grateful. A lot of people that come out of cult don't, out of the cult that I came from, don't get this kind of opportunity. I was just lucky. Not lucky, I don't believe in luck, but I was just blessed, you guys, because I came out for the right reasons, and I just wanted to start over. I wanted a new life. I wanted to get married again and have someone there by my side that truly loves me for me. And I found that. And she's just been like my everything. She's been my heart. She is my heart. And she's a blessing to me, you guys. I don't have enough words to say, otherwise I'll start crying. But being in a cult was just horrible. Losing my mom in a cult from her. She died because of stress. And seeing her on the bed was something like my last time to see her before they pulled the plug on her. And it was just something that it was hard for me to get over. I don't think I'm over it yet, but if I keep talking about it, yes, I'm going to tear up. And yes, I'm going to start crying. So yeah, I've been through so much, you guys. Just, man, but to see that I'm where I am today, I'm very grateful and very thankful that I'm here, you know. And not only that, but I have a YouTube channel with 850 subscribers, which I didn't think that I could reach. I remember that when I first started, I was barely at 0 subscribers, and I was like, man, there's no way possible. I'm like, how can you do it? A lot of people go viral. Still haven't got that yet. But to be where I am, you know, it's just a blessing. And I'm going to do a lot more coming up. Now I can focus more. Now that this house situation and moving and stuff is out the way. Tomorrow we'll be moving all of our stuff. Mainly my room, my collectibles room. But after that, it's just going to be awesome because I got so much more to offer. And now I can focus on those things. I can fix up my room a lot better now because now I know I'm going to be here forever. And it's just going to be freaking awesome, guys. Freaking awesome. So with that being said, thank you all so much. And let's go ahead and get started with how I take my photos. And we're going to start that off by showing you my table, my little tiny table that I work with. Alright, you guys. So here's my table that I do all my photos on. And I also have another table. It's a folding table if I want to do a background that's totally different. I need to use the TV. I will use that background as well. But I also have props and stuff that I use. And with this little table, this is where all the magic begins. Now, off the back, I do have these 2 lights right here. They come with slides where you can change the color. That's one of them right there. And then we also have this one right here. I have 2 of them, one on each side. I have other lights too, but these are the 2 that I use. I have 2 lamps in the room as well for better lighting. And I'm still working on my lighting, so my lighting ain't perfect. And I'm telling you that right now. It's not, you guys. I'm just trying my best to be like D Amazing, which inspired me to collect. I think he was the only one that I was watching, and I learned everything from him. But yeah, you guys, I even watch his videos on how to take photos with your phone. So real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and lower this, you guys, so that way we get a better look at the figure. And then yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So real quick, you guys, we have Predator right here. Now off the back, when I first take the figure out the box, I look at it. I have all of his accessories right here. Boom. And I'll take it out and I'll fool around with it, look at it, see what it comes with, read the directions, especially if it's mezcal. And I just like enjoy it for myself. And then when I'm at work, or I'm at home, or I'm in my bed, I'm thinking about like what kind of scenes I could do, what kind of photos I can do with this guy, who can I have him go up against, and what kind of story I want to tell in my photos. So usually when I take photos, especially a figure that I really like, also I always like trying to come up with a little storyline to go off of, where I could take photos of him in that story. So with this dude, for instance, right now we're just gonna have him coming on the land with giants, and he's going to be fighting against giants, and not just giants, but we do have Aquaman from the Justice League, Zack Snyder's universe. So we're going to have him on here as well, and he's going to fight against this dude. Just a couple of scenes, you guys, but this thing is freaking awesome. I'm trying not to take too long, but here we do have him, and I like to adjust it, but right now I'm got it really far out for now. Let's see if we can get a little bit farther. Oh no, that's the farther it goes. So right now we're just going to do it like this. I do buy props, and this is one of them, you guys. Boom, right here. And this broke on me for some reason, it just broke. But I do buy props. I have this thing right here, which I'm going to use for the Predator, but I'll also do other stuff like this. I go like in the yard or something, and in the flower bed, and find bricks like this one right here. We do have like this right here. I can use photos for that, which I always do in my videos. If you see some of the photos in there, you'll see that I use that a lot. And then I'll also use this thing. I do have this thing right here. It's like a stepping stone. You can get it from Home Depot. I use all kinds of stuff like that, because trying to buy other stuff like for toy photography is very expensive. Extreme sets, I do buy a couple sets from there as well, but everything's so expensive, and I'd rather use that money to buy the figures than rather getting that, which I need to get more stuff, because I want to do more scenes and make my photos a lot better. So when I start doing that, after I move, I'm gonna start like doing better scenes, because I'm gonna have some more stuff to take photos with. So off the back, you guys, we're gonna use this thing right here. Boom. We do have this beautiful set right here. It looks really nice. Looks long on the camera for some reason, but it does look nice here. And I broke this, not paying attention, and this thing just came right off, but still looks really good. Alright, you guys, so here we go right here. We do have the diorama right here. I bought this thing a while back, probably like a year and a half ago or two, maybe 2 years. But boom, there it is right here. We do have your bad boy right here. We do have the Predator, the Jungle Hunter from Mezco 112. It's one of my favorite Mezco figures, and it's funny because I passed up on this dude multiple times, a lot of times. And then I just finally decided to get them, only because I already have a bunch of NECA Predators. But I went on ahead and got this dude. But there he is right there. Then I also have right here the 2-pack of the Bad Blood and the Enforcer from NECA right here, which is freaking dope. This figure is very expensive as well. We're going to use the Bad Blood Predator. And I'm going to show you guys like what I do when I take photos with these dudes. Oh man, I messed up the box. Oh, dang it. But anyways, you guys, so here we are with the Bad Blood Predator, and he's a Bad Blood, so of course he's going to be taller than our Jungle Hunter, which is one of my favorite Mezco figures in my collection. Also my favorite Predator, besides this guy right here, and besides Ahab, and also the Elder Predator, which is the Predator that we seen on Predator 2 that gave Danny Glover the the gun, I believe. Yeah, the gun. But anyways, huge fan of Predators. But there they are right there, you guys. And what I'm going to do is show you guys on my old phone, like how I take photos. And just going to be real quick. So anyways, what I do is I get like a kind of instance. I first have these two like square off. Like they look at each other before they start fighting. So I'm going to put this dude in like a scene like standing here. And then we do have the Bad Blood Predator. Or let's do this first. So what I like to do is have this dude like start off. When I'm taking photos, because I take a lot of photos, you guys. And I have this dude like he first comes to wherever planet this is from. They go to multiple planets to do their hunting. But this dude is actually hunting down a Bad Blood Predator because he saw the ship crash. So that's what kind of storyline we're gonna go with right here. I'm gonna move him up just a little bit to show you guys like how I do it. Hopefully this phone is still charged a little bit where we get some photos. It's halfway charged, so we could get some photos from here. Now unfortunately this dude do not have on this phone right here, we don't get the portrait that I use, the portrait mode that I use, but we could just go with this right here. But as you can see right here on my phone right here, let's see if I could get it better. So I need to scoot this over because I'm trying to do this on my other phone right here. So there he is right there. And what I do is I zoom up on this thing really clear. I turn on my lights right here. Boom, we got a light right there. And then we got another light. And as you can see right here on the photos, sometimes I will turn it to the side or whatever to get it at a better angle to make it look more better. I'm gonna turn off the light right there. But there it is right there, as you can see. And then what I do is I have these slides right here. I just slide them in like this to give it that light difference right there. And then with this one, let's try blue first, and then I'll try different colors if it doesn't turn out the way I like it. But you know, oh, that one's fine. So there it is right there. And then I get my phone right here. I zoom up on the character. I kind of like curve it a little bit, and then boom, I snap, take my photo, and then I go to the edit mode right here. As you can see, do it like this and kind of put the auto on it, and then I go and I do my little work on it, which I like darker photos sometimes, especially dealing with this dude, and I like them smooth, so you could go either way. But this one I'm gonna have it like this. Let's see. So we go with a lighter tone, and then here you can kind of like boost it up a little bit, or you can leave it like that. I think I'm gonna leave it like this. Let's see, go a little outer. So I usually play around with this thing, fool around with it, just so I could get it where it's looking really, really cool. And then I could go here and then do the tint and make the tint a lot better. Where there he is right there. Let's see if we could tone this down a little bit. See how it looks. No, that looks horrible. So let's just leave it as is. And boom, there you go right there. Save it. And boom, you guys, there it is right there. There's a photo right there. There's another one I took before I moved my thing out the way. Boom, right there. But this is how I take my photos, and this is also how I do my reviews, you guys. I do everything off my phone right here. This is a Galaxy, the latest Galaxy S20 something Ultra, whatever it is. I made sure I had the best camera mode for any phone, so this was the best one, so I went with that. And then right here we do have this dude right here. This is the Bad Blood Predator, one of my favorite Predators from NECA right here, especially with the mask. But I do need to change his hands, but I don't have time for that. Don't want to be here all day. But here it is right here. We do have him standing here. And then we have this dude about to square off with him. And then what I usually do is try to get up close on the on these guys and some scenes like this to make it look more real, or to make it look realer, or whatever word is you can use for it. Let's see if we can get this dude in a better stance. So also posing is another thing, big thing that you have to do with these figures to give them their realness of the figures right here. And then usually what I do is something like this, have these dudes about to square off against each other. And then we have the Jungle Hunter, which is smaller. So here he is right here. And boom, like that. And then what I do here, take my phone again. And we're going to open it up because I have my wife on there. I'll show you a picture of her in a minute. But yeah, you guys, so there we go right there. We have the Predator versus the Bad Blood, the Jungle Hunter. And I'll show you the photos in a minute. But here's the photo right here that I just took of them right there. Boom. And then what I do is I'll go here, fix it up again. Boom. I like it to be darker so we could kind of illuminate the background a little bit better. Let's see. Here, right here. Highlights. Let's get rid of the highlight. Oh no, let's keep the highlights. The highlights look dope. And then here, we're going to get rid of some of the brightness. And then here, we'll just make it a little bit more dark to make it look really, really awesome. So boom, there's another picture right there. And look at that, you guys. Just awesome. Freaking awesome. We had this one right here. Then we had this freaking awesome one right here. So just little things like that, you guys, I do to make my photos a lot better. And it takes me a long time to take photos because I just don't take one. I take a whole lot of photos. Sometimes I could be up here for 2 hours taking photos for the same figure. Sometimes I get so tired where I had to take a break for a couple of days and then come back and take more. Now here's another one. We do have the Frost Giant from McFarlane. McFarlane does such a good job on his figures right here. But we do have the Frost Giant right here, you guys. Thing is freaking awesome. And I have 2 of them. So what I'm going to do here, I wanted to use Conan, but the video is taking too long, and I don't want to take away you guys' time. But here we go right here. This is the last photo right here, you guys. But boom, here he is right here. And this thing is bloody. This thing is freaking awesome right here. We do have him. And then I love this Frost Giant so much that I end up getting 2 of them. And I wish I would have left my God of War figure out. I think that would have been dope. But anyways, here he is right here. And then we also have another one. Boom. Right here. Just fighting against the Jungle Hunter Predator. Like I said, this dude came to a unknown habitat planet, an unknown planet. And this dude's fighting against these things by himself to prove that he's a worthy predecessors against these big old giant things. So here he is right here. And now time for some more photos. So let me turn the camera so you guys can see what I'm doing here. And this will be the last one right here. Here it is right here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take these photos, but as you can see, I zoom out trying to get the best photos for these things right here. So with this one, since there's 2 of them, I'm gonna try to get them like that. Boom, there's a good shot right there. Let's go ahead and take it right here. And as you can see right here, boom, we do got a nice shot right here. And then what I do is do it again like I just did. And all I do is just hook this thing up right here. Just do it like that. Because McFarlane does an awesome job with these things. I'm not gonna lie, this dude does a awesome job with his with stuff like this. This is like McFarlane's alley right there. But boom, we got another great picture right there, you guys. Another one. Kind of off on the lighting right there, but on the orange right here, but still looks really, really nice. And there you go, you guys. That's how I take my photos on all of my figures, you guys. That's how I take I do a lot of my photos, just by doing that, you guys. So with that being said, hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like this video? Are you interested in my story? I could ask more. You can just ask me questions down below. And yes, I'm gonna do another video about my life story and get more details on what I've been through in there, because it was hell in there, especially because you're not the chosen one or whatever. Like, you're not from the bloodlines or the ministers. It's just like all politics, fear, manipulation, and they need someone to be at the bottom so they can feel like they have power. It's not a big church, so therefore they just do what they want in there. But anyways, you guys, I'm so glad that I went through what I went through, because it made me a better man today and a better husband and a better son to my in-laws. They're crazy over me, and to my wife as well. She's like my life. Come in, sweetie. So with that being said, you guys, dinner is made. My wife is an awesome cook. And yeah, you guys, I just thank God for her every day. There she is right here, that beautiful lady right there. That is my wife right there. She is my everything. She encouraged me to collect. She also goes with me when I do my collection. When I go to Frankenstein, she's always there by my side. So with that being said, you guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Check me out on let's see, Wednesday or Thursday. I will be doing a review. I don't know what figure I'm gonna do, but review is coming on Wednesday or Thursday, you guys. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Let's reach that goal, you guys, of 1,000 subscribers. Please, 1,000 subscribers. When we do free giveaways, live streams, all that coming, a whole lot coming. And now that I went through my whole entire collection, I have a lot of stuff that I need to get rid of. So that means free giveaways. It will be happening. So I'll see you all later. Have a great night.